Hey everybody, happy Monday. I know you haven't seen me since Friday, because due to things that have been going on YouTube, going live when my children are home just can't happen for right now. Once things blow over, I probably will go back to going live when they're home. If you don't know, about 2 weeks ago I was doxxed on my live. So I'm just, gonna wait for that threat to be over with, and then I will come back to going live whenever I feel like it. I do miss going live on the weekends because, I just don't like to not go live. I am so used to going all the time. Better subtitles for Pornhub? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Hey, Brian, just so you know, I will be dropping the link to my PayPal account and my Amazon wish list in the chat. Listen, this is not me e-begging or anything like that. Just, you know, um, everyone's dropping super chats, and I really, really appreciate it. But YouTube is taking everything. I haven't hit the $100 threshold. So if you want to donate to my channel, there's probably a better way of doing it so YouTube doesn't make money off of you and me. I'm sure they're going to get tired of it at some point, and so on and so forth. So if you want to do me a solid and you want to give tips, it's not obligated, forced, or anything like that. I appreciate you guys coming here more so than anything. But, I feel bad when people, drop a chat and then yes, John, if that's the answer to your question, you may do so. The links to my Amazon and wish list are in the chat, in the banner of my channel as well. Again, it's not a way of e-begging in any way, shape, or form. I don't expect anything at all. I just, just simply because, hey, Trekker's Life, it's just that I feel horrible that, hey, David, people are dropping chats and I'm not getting them. They're going right to YouTube. So we're going to do it in the beginning and at the end and then moving on. So I know everybody wants before I get into what Painkiller has been patiently awaiting for me to talk about on the live. So I wanted to give a update on the cable debacle. I will be going live tonight at 8. Jamie's on at 9. So we will be playing the games. I have the Never Have I Ever game ready to go for tonight. And we will definitely be doing that. But whoops, I forgot to share this out. I didn't even share out my own live. We got that going for us. So this live, I'm going to try to do a live once a day during the day for chatty patty time. I know, like I said, John's got a whole topic that he's been excited to talk about. And probably will get my video on yellow once again. That's okay. Maybe it won't. Maybe if we wait a few minutes, maybe YouTube will be okay with that. I mean, YouTube's totally okay with, people doxing and swatting people. So I don't know, but weird. So I'm sure people want to hear an update to what has happened with the cable. So this has been a very long journey with all that, I guess. I mean, it works for me. I mean, I don't really care either way. I don't watch porn. But anyways, we'll get into that. Hold on one second, guys. I'm just going to type something really fast, but I can do it and talk. Whoops. Oops. Okay, so, hold on one second. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so the in regards to the internet, So they came last night. I waited all day. I waited all damn day for the for Cablevision to come yesterday. Okay, um, all day, and so all week, I think I've shared with you guys everything that was going on. That the Friday before, the technician had came that Friday and said that the wire was cut, and I was told to check back with Cablevision on they told me to check back Saturday, so I called Saturday, and I asked them how this works, and they said that they would look internally. They would look and see if somebody within the company had cut my cable, and if that wasn't the case, they would be, they would then send, the situation to, you know, uh, mm-hmm. Um, so, yeah, so I'm not even worried about that. And actually, it wasn't you, because I'm getting to that, asshole. So it was actually nobody on YouTube, and it was not the lady upstairs. It's actually Cablevision who made the accident. So nice try. So anyways, that's exactly it. I asked many times if Cablevision made a mistake, and they said no, that they were sending the incident to the police, and it turns out they've been lying to me all the whole time. They said that they did say that that actually they as of last night, I was told that Cablevision doesn't actually do criminal checks or criminal investigations. I was lied to the whole week. I actually didn't want to go through a whole criminal investigation or press charges on anybody. All I really wanted was the truth. So I literally sat here all day yesterday. First of all, I was afraid for my life because, look, we have that going on in my life. I sat here all day waiting for nothing, and it turns out it was Cablevision who did it and not somebody else. Whatever, whatever. The lady upstairs did indeed destroy the box outside, and that will be dealt with. So it is what it is, Unfortunately, as you could see, I have people harassing me on YouTube, and I don't really care. Go for it. You had to watch a commercial to come in here, so good for you. But anywho, so that's that. I'm really... Oh, I gave it to them last night. So basically what I was told was, now a technician ended up having to come out here anyways. They were the ones who told me, just so you know, the technicians know that they have terrible customer service. That's the thing, is that their own technicians don't know that their customer service is terrible. I threatened to go to Verizon yesterday. I threatened to cut my service off, and they're you know what Cablevision says? Good for you. We don't care. They don't care. They don't care, because they're gonna get, they know that the thing is with Cablevision is that they know that that there's really only 2 or 3 choices of internet service here. It's either them or Verizon. The technician said that it most definitely was an employee that did it. Like I've said that all along. I said it all along that that was really kind of difficult to believe that the lady upstairs would have done that. My mom even said, what'd she do? Get her big butt on a ladder and climbed all the way up there and cut it herself? That didn't make any sense, and that's really disappointing. And it's not even just the fact that they lied, but I've been living in fear for the last week. because I thought somebody actually was really coming for me. And could you imagine that? I mean, I sat here thinking somebody, and then on top of that, somebody on Saturday called my number from Mesquite, Nevada, claiming to be Cablevision, asking me where I lived. Now, I did not answer the call. I sent it straight to voicemail because I don't answer numbers I don't know, especially from another state. That very well may be a YouTuber, because unfortunately there are some out there who have my phone number. Whatever, you know what, good for you. You know, you did what you had to do. I'm not afraid. But anywho, so I just wanted to give that update. I'm kind of, hi Lindsay. I'm actually really happy that it wasn't indeed, somebody else. I didn't want to go through all that. All I really wanted was it for just to go away. Oh, John sees something going on there. Bye. Just for the mods out there, if there is something scary being said, please make sure you report the comment. Sometimes I'll miss it. Sometimes I don't see everything because if I'm live on my phone, there's a chat delay. So if you see something, please report it. YouTube is looking into things that have gone on here. So I mean, I don't really believe they do anything, but when in doubt, it doesn't make sense to not try. Hi, Jamie. So that's the update on that. Like I said, I'm glad it wasn't somebody else. I'm glad it wasn't somebody else. I mean, I asked them many times. Hey, Marcy, I asked them many times, if this was them. My guess is Cablevision didn't want to admit they did it because they knew they would have to give me more credit than they did. I wasn't even looking for that either. I wasn't really looking for that. I mean, I just paid my bill and somebody accidentally cut my wire and you couldn't admit that you did it. It's a simple, like, I'm sorry. So unfortunately, everybody who was involved in talking to me at Cablevision for the last week is going to be fired. Sorry. That wasn't on me, though. You didn't have to lie to me. I mean, the thing is, they fed this whole lie to me for a whole week, that there was some criminal investigation going on. The recordings are all there. I was told by their technician that the customer service reps on the phone, they all read from a script. They don't really know anything. So, but whatever. It's over with at this point. And I mean, I was kind of hoping, just because I'm tired of the stuff with the lady upstairs, but I'm glad it's not her because, she's already, hi, Ingalls. That lady's like really in need of help, and I don't want any more trouble for her. I just want her to get the help that she needs. But she did destroy the Verizon box outside, so she will probably face some punishments for that. So, anywho, as you can see from the title today, I'm working with clickbait titles to see if it works. Obviously it does, because we get trolls in here every now and then, and new people. So by the title, there is something going on. Actually, it's funny because I saw this on Facebook, and then TMZ sent me an email as I was in the we were talking the other day that about this story, and I think it's really silly. And listen, I'm as politically correct comes. So if I come off as being rude or nasty here, it's not meant to come off that way, but it just seems kind of strange. So there is a man who is, oh man, I wish I had Taco Bell. Oh, that's okay. If you guys saw, make sure you guys watch the video that I did today about that box. That was a really cool box. I really enjoyed that Shark Week box, but somebody already pilfed my Hershey bar. I guess somebody did me a favor at that rate, Shouldn't be eating Hershey bars. All right, somebody got a snack. It's all right. That was a really cool box. I liked how that was all like, I really enjoyed how that was like all like small business type stuff, like handmade beauty supplies. I like that. That's something I like. And I don't mind that it's sample size. Hey, Heather. So anyways, make sure you check out that video because that was really cool, and I had a great time doing that. I only did that way. Hey, Lewis, I'm doing okay. The only reason I did it that way instead of the way I was gonna do it is because some of these subscription boxes are funky about shipping, and I was gonna put that up against the Rose War penny box, and the Rose War penny box doesn't ship until the 28th. So I'll have to wait for that box, and then we'll put up against the Shark Week box. I have to say, I may just end up keeping them both because these are boxes that you need. I don't know. Ooh, Heather's, oh, Jamie's shooting a video for Heather. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, and that's another thing before I get into the story. The Sunnies do want to do a Valentine's Day card and sweet swap box. It doesn't have to be a swap box. It could be just like a card and a piece of candy or something like that. So if you want to be involved in the Sunnies swap card box. Oh, Heather, that's so sad to hear. Oh, I hate hearing that about our friends here on YouTube. I am going to be getting another subscription box. I just saw it. It's brand new. Awesome, Lewis. Yes, I did post it on there. Hi, Jeff. I just saw a brand new subscription box that is coming out. It's $16 a month, and it is a coffee mug of the month box. I mean, $16 is a lot for a coffee mug. I think it's just a coffee mug. I don't think it comes with any coffee, but I think that might be yeah, okay, yep, H7, we're getting there. I mean, which news? We talked about the cable thing. It was a complete misunderstanding, although I'm not taking it as such. But anyways, so I think I might get that box. Oh, okay. Oh, so you know what we're talking about? So, okay, so nobody is suing Taco Bell that I know of. Unfortunately, we do live in a very sue-happy time. Let's not forget the time where the lady... listen, well, no, we actually do have a story that goes along with it, H7. No, we do. Oh, Painkiller's been waiting for days to talk about this. So we are talking about the guy who is... there's a guy out there who is deaf, and like I said, I am as politically correct comes, and I support and love everybody equally, you know, but this just makes zero sense. So this guy is suing Pornhub because of the lack of subtitles. He's deaf. Listen, I get it. Hello, Custom Wheel Horse Tractor Eric 83, welcome. So this is some crazy thing here, you know. So yeah, right. What is next? Is somebody going to sue Taco Bell because they got massive diarrhea from the food? I mean, we had the lady. Let's see. We've had people sue McDonald's because they gained too much weight, and they actually won the lawsuit. So I have a feeling this guy may end up winning this lawsuit. What do y'all think? You think this guy's gonna win? I guess now with all the ADA requirements and things like that, he may very well. He may very well. Well, yeah, that's exactly it. He probably follows the storyline. I'm not sure exactly which. See, that's the thing is, they're very vague as to which parts he's talking about. As far as subtitles, they just said that the porn has a lack of subtitles. So I guess, you know, as you know, somebody who reads into this, we're assuming that it's the other stuff. So I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe it's lacking in the storyline. They have storylines, really? See, this is something I don't know because I don't watch. Actually, yeah, all right. Or Cam's wear. Yeah, I'll be honest. There was a time it's a frivolous case. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. See, this is where we could have a friendly debate. Is that, you know, maybe it's like David said. Maybe it's like David said. Maybe there is like a dialogue he's missing out. There's no obligation to provide subtitles. Really? So porn is porn is like not in. Right, that's what I would think, Painkiller. I mean, I've never really watched a porn. I've watched a few like some movies on Showtime After Dark, but they were a little ridiculous, you know. Yeah, cheesy and stupid. Uh-oh, that went down the wrong pipe. So so yeah, but you got to remember, we do live in a very sue happy time. Like I said, we had those two young girls who sued McDonald's for gaining too much weight. Um, I'm kind of 50-50 on that though. I mean, it's kind of stupid because you do, you do put the food in your mouth, and McDonald's doesn't really, force feed you their food. But in the same token, um, oh, um, but at the same token, the foods that we make in this country right now are kind of addicting because, we have the, chemicals in our food. I mean, they're saying that cheese is like, did they say cheese is actually comparable to crack or something? I don't remember. I was a vegan for a long time, and I mean, cheese is something I don't need to. Cheese is something that's not necessary in my life, so I don't really feel the need to you know. But I was a vegan for a long time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right, exactly. However, food addiction is a real thing. It is a real thing, but just like drug addiction, cigarettes, opioids. Well, opiates are kind of rough though, because the thing with opiates, the thing is with opiates is that doctors prescribe that stuff. I can understand people getting it on the street and things like that, but you have to understand our doctors rely on that stuff. They rely on painkillers and things like that. I'm a very strong advocate and believer in CBD and marijuana for pain, but they won't do that because they know damn well that then they're gonna lose a customer, at that rate, and same thing with the mental health stuff. Oh, painkiller. Well, I guess it says it all in your name. Yeah, casein, the milk protein and cheese. Yes. Oh, it acts as an opiate. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly it. I don't know. See, but that's the thing is that I could live with or without cheese. It's not something that and milk too. Honestly, I'm not a vegan right now. I'm working my way back to it. But I actually don't use cow's milk when I make the only thing in my protein shake that is usually the whey protein, but like if I actually do, well, I actually can buy, vegan powders, but I don't put cow's milk in my protein shakes. I put almond milk or ripple milk, which is pea protein. Actually, pea protein's the best. It's actually, well, it's a little higher in fat, but it's a little lower in carbs and stuff. I do like the pea protein milk. It's actually quite tasty. I mean, I'm putting in my protein shake anyway, so I'm not really tasting anything. I can't have cereal anymore because cereal is usually too high in carbs. So, actually, well, in all fairness, if you have weight loss surgery, you could eat pretty much anything you want when you want to, but you'll just have to pay for that. So I try to avoid. I don't care for cow milk stuff. I prefer the plant-based stuff. And again, it's something I could take or leave. It's not something. Meat does have carbs are awesome. Yeah, they are. I won't lie to that. They are awesome. I do like me some carbs, but me and my Barry the sleeve don't like me some carbs. So. So I think I'm trying to decide what I'm going to make for dinner, either chicken Alfredo or honey mustard chicken. Which would you have? I don't have any. I have pasta. But yeah, see, but that's the thing is like suing porn because of lack of subtitles. It's like, what's next? Are you going to sue a strip club because they would need Braille or something? I guess they kind of do. Where's my buddy John Womack? I think he'd be great for this conversation. John, I hope you know I'm thinking of you. This conversation is so you right about now. I love that guy. Isn't he so sweet? He's so funny. Yeah, carbohydrates. Yeah, carbohydrates. Carbs are carbohydrates. And there we go again. Coffee going down the wrong hole. I love John Womack. He is adorable. I wish he was here for this conversation. This conversation's right up his alley. He's so sweet. I do like to do shout outs in my lives and my videos and things like that. Just because, there's some really awesome people on here. They may never see the live, but you know what? I was actually really hurt and offended I love coffee, Lewis. Me too. Actually, you know what I've been doing is I've been taking regular coffee and I mix up a little of the flavored coffee in the filter, so it's not so like, sometimes flavored coffee could be a little too strong. So I do add a little bit of the regular coffee in there just to break up the flavor a little bit. So I've been doing that. Yeah, glug. Yeah, I sure glugged it. And with the sleeve, I gotta be careful with that because sometimes air can get trapped up in my chest now. Because, I don't have as much of a stomach as I used to. Hot chocolate. It is cold. Oh, it is cold out there. In fact, I was actually really pissed off today because I had to go do laundry and what do you call it? Oh, the Dolan twins just put out a new video. Cool. We could talk about, well, I don't know much about the Dolan twins, so I can't really talk about that. I know, oh, for all you ladies out there, Blood Sugar 3 is coming soon. He said beginning of February, so I get paid at the beginning of February, so Miss Kelly is going to be buying whatever Blood Sugar number 3 looks like. I'm all ready for that. Anybody ready for Blood Sugar number 3? You wouldn't want me to do. Let me tell y'all something. The first time I ever did the kids' dad laundry, I didn't realize that there were different settings, like, the heat settings and stuff. Oh my gosh, now I have a curly white hair. Look at that. How the hell did it curl? The rest of my hair don't curl, but this one did. Oh, let's see. Oh. I didn't even get it. Oh, you son of a... Oh, look at you right there. Oh, God. I got it. No, I didn't. Oh, crap. Oh, look at that. It's literally staring me right in the face. Look at that. Oh, well. Oh, H7. You know what? This week, really, I was really robbed. This week, I was literally... I got to color my hair. I really want to try that overtone stuff. I want to try that. That stuff looks really cool. Poochie's in the house. I really want to try that overtone stuff. I got to try that. Oh, really? Oh, sorry, H7. I got to color it. Maybe this week. Maybe. I don't know. I got to wait and see when, so the joys of life of living in Section 8 is they will come once a year to check my house. So I'm like literally on the scrub-a-dub-dub phase right now. And I don't like cleaning that much. And so I'm definitely, on that. Oh, but that coffee today. So... just so y'all know, me and Jamie will be hosting game night tonight. I will be at 8 and Jamie's at 9. If anybody wants to jump in and join the Sunny's game night, let us know. Again, I'll remind y'all again, we do have the Sunny's, Valentine's Day collab. So if you guys want to join in on the card and sweetie swap, let us know. Yeah. Well, Jacob is not, Jacob is a different circumstance, and I know I try not to talk too much about it on live, although Isabel, just so y'all know, Isabel is working on, she wants to put her channel back on the market, as in she wants to get back in it, which, we were just talking about, stuff today. Isabel wants to actually do a video collab with me, we were talking, I've been talking about this with the Sunnies as well. We could do that, on the road again. Hi, KFS. How you doing, my friend? How are you doing, my coffee cake? KFS Logging Company is a coffee cake. We're all coffee cakes here. So Isabel, she actually wants to get back in on YouTube. And we were talking about... maybe doing like a collab for the Sunnies like this, where I don't know if you guys do you guys follow Trailer Trash Tammy? Is that what she goes by on YouTube? I forget. But she has a channel, Trailer Trash Tammy, and I follow her cousin on TikTok. He's really sweet, really cute. She did a collab with her friends, and Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, KFS. That's scary. I hope everything's okay. So anyways, um, I'm at that point in life where I gotta look out the windows now. I guess I made it. So me and Isabel were talking about doing a collab based off the Trailer Trash Tammy collab. There was a video a while back where her and her friends all went to the thrift store. They each had $20 to spend, and they had to buy another person an outfit to wear. Hi, Nasty Black. Hello. Welcome. They had to buy the other person an outfit to wear for $20 and under, and they had whatever they bought had to be worn out to breakfast. Now we were talking about doing this with the Sunnies too, but as a swap box where we could do like a swap box where we would send an outfit from Savers or whatever thrift store. What I would wear, you send it to the other person and send them the tools that they would wear to do like I think that'd be a really cool vlog. To another Sunny spending the day as somebody else in on YouTube. I don't know, that's a cool idea. So me and Isabel are planning on doing the same here as well. So she would go to Savers, she would pick out an outfit for me, and no, I'm not allowed to say what it is, same thing for me. And then she would come home and she would spend a day pretending to be me for the day, and vice versa. So that'd be a really cool collab. I like Trailer Trash Tammy, and something I really find to be a cool idea on YouTube is to, try things that the bigger guys did. I've been in my funk. I've been in my funk lately. Unfortunately, sometimes in life there are friends, and then there are friends. So, and some people don't have your best intentions in life and say things that don't make any sense, but yet I'm a very sensitive person, so well, Painkiller, if we did that, they would have to get you I guess the closest thing, or it could be two guys. Bye, Jeff, see you later. Make sure you come by for game night later. That's a cool idea, just to swap the other person's day or something. But, unfortunately in life, this weekend, there was something else that had happened. I've had horrible friends over the years. I tell you, there was a girl that I used to be really good friends with, and we had, when the stuff went down with the hitman 5 years ago. Oh, I don't think so, Painkiller. When things went down with that 5 years ago, a lot of friends, they weren't very supportive of things that were going on. And I understand I was being destructive because I couldn't see what this guy was for what he was at first. And by the time I, caught on to what was going on there, it was really one of those really too late kind of things, but some people just said I got what I deserved. And see, that's the thing with the whole, and I'm going to segue into this because there's a lot of people out there who are, not a fan of what Harry and Meghan are doing right now. First of all, hey, Firewolf's in the house. Just so you know, I actually really do like Meghan. I think she's beautiful. Like I always say, Meghan Markle sparkles. I think she's sparkly to me. She's very pretty, and just something about her just seemed, yeah, I like that. I like that about them. They're being rebellious and they want to do something else. There's nothing wrong with that. And, I saw a post today and I thought it was really awesome how they pointed out what Harry and Meghan did. Harry and Meghan made it, first of all, I thought her story was like the full-blown, like, Cinderella story, somebody who came from nothing marries a prince and, But you know what a very valid point was? First of all, the first thing that Harry and Meghan did was show that, you don't need to be a prince or a princess to be sparkly. I think Meghan Markle sparkles regardless of the fact. And they showed the world they showed the world that you got to take care of yourself, and you know what, in the scheme of life, you got to get rid of toxic people. You have to get rid of toxic people. And that's been a big thing for me. That's been a really big cleanse for me lately, is getting rid of toxic people. Um, and now sort of people keep coming back and forth because of that. So the person I'm talking about in my personal life is not a YouTuber. I'm making that flat out clear. She is a woman and she is not a YouTuber. We were friends a while ago, and we stopped being friends because she, hey Matthew, long time no see. How are things going with you? I haven't seen you in a while, so hopefully things are okay. My coffee cakes. Um, so this girl, her name is Kimmy. No, I'm not afraid to say her name because she's not going to see this, and I don't really care. So she decided to abandon me because of the things that were going on there. We had a fallout, and it was pretty big. We were so close that we shared a phone. We actually had a family plan for our phones, but she ended up losing her money, and I ended up paying for her phone. And when the fallout happened, this is the girl who she ended up calling the police, even though I've been paying her bill the whole fucking time for 3 months straight, $500, because But anywho, we actually did make up, and we reconnected. But 5 minutes into the reconnection, she says, "Oh well, my niece. I was supposed to stay with my niece for Easter, and she bailed on me. So can I stay at your house? What am I, a hotel? No, I'm not a hotel. This is not a hotel. I'm not even supposed to have overnight guests to begin with." Unfortunately, yes, I pay rent here, but yes, my housing has a very strict rule about overnight guests the rule that nobody really ever follows, but I try to do that as much as possible. And if Jamie came down to visit, I'd say we get a hotel or somewhere in the area and just have ourselves a good time. I want to get the hell away from this biatch upstairs anyways, That's what I want to do. We can go party it up. There's some nice hotels in the area that we just party it up. We just had fun. I want to get away from this mess. So, yes, she actually tried to send me a friend request recently. And, every time, she does this every so often. So I ended up just hitting the block button. The one thing with this weight loss surgery journey, as well as, my YouTube journey, is I've learned that, I guess the first of all, I learned who really is my friend and who really isn't. Growing up as a kid, I didn't have very many friends. I was severely bullied. Severely, physically, emotionally, mentally, verbally, sexually, all of it. I got it all as a kid, growing up. And so as an adult, I guess I'm the type of person just to want to love and accept everybody, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. And I've actually, I sometimes, I keep people around to the point where it's just too late, and a lot of damage is done by this person. This girl, I'm out of $500 because I paid her phone bill for 3 months straight. But I haven't seen this person in 5-6 years. Oh, cool, Poochie. Hopefully you drive safe over there. I think the wind, I don't know if we're supposed to get snow, but it is mighty cold out there. So, also with the weight loss surgery, I've had to dump a lot of people because, people say things that are rude. And even the adoption thing, when I was going through the whole adoption thing, that was kind of rough because people didn't understand things, and they still don't. I actually had to lose a friend because, when you place a child up for adoption, it's hard. It's a hard thing to do. But the thing is, I did not want to place this child with somebody I know because I don't want to look at this child, because it's not mine. And I already had to share my other 2 kids with somebody that, is very rude and nasty. So I don't want to have to look at this child with somebody else and realize, oh, well, think about the stuff that could never be. So I actually ended up having to, remove people from my friends list because I wouldn't choose them. Hey, it's my kid. I could do whatever I want at that rate, It's not personal. It's just I have to think of what's best for myself as well as a child. Same thing with the weight loss surgery. It's sad when somebody goes through all that, they have to deal with people being like that. So, on another note, we're going to get out of the personal stuff. I do want to talk a lot about this Facebook dating app. One, I'd like to know, has anyone actually really met anybody off of this thing? Because let me tell y'all something. I at this point, this is all shits and giggles for me right now. I don't intend on meeting anybody off of this site at all. I mean, is this the OK Cupid or Plenty of Fish reject pile or something? And let me tell you something, OK Cupid and Plenty of Fish don't have a lot of winners either. But this week and this weekend, I got some really funky dunky likes. I still can't even believe it. I actually had someone on YouTube hitting on me for a while. And then I finally decided to go. This guy was actually going around saying that we were getting married. And it's like, no, I'm not marrying anybody. Oh, yay. Congrats there. I just saw that. That's so cute. Yay. Trigger Trey's in the house, you know. So we're talking about the Facebook dating app, Trigger Trey. Huh? Wait. Did who leave bruises? Wait. So anyways, so the Facebook dating app. Man, oh man. This site is just craziness. It really is. Ooh. Oh, be careful with that, Matthew. That's smarts. Oh, that's right. Oh, back to that. Oh, yes, there was somebody on YouTube that was hitting on me. It was getting a little weird. Yes, it was getting weird. He was going around telling people that we were getting married. Now, he's from Long Island as well. And I finally decided to go back and look at his channel. And I learned that he was living in a group home. No. Not having that. No. I mean, listen, everybody needs love. No, I ain't getting married. No, I don't need that piece of paper. That piece of paper comes with a lot of shit. Like in that case, in the case of this guy who lives in a group home, he probably sees me and, you get married. Well, it ain't gonna happen, first of all. But that's literally like me gambling 50% of my stuff to somebody in a group home. No thanks. No. If I want to get married, it's going to be somebody like Charlie who has money, so that way I could, not have to worry about it. And hopefully by then I'd have my own money. Right, a group home. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody in this world deserves love. They do. I'm not saying they don't. But not with Miss Kelly, no. I mean, listen, like I said, I live in a program for handicapped people, but I'm not in a group home. This is my own apartment. It's just subsidized housing. That's all it is. This isn't a group home. This guy probably sees me as a way, ooh, I'm gonna get out of my group home. I'm gonna hook up with this girl, and that's it. I don't need to worry about a love would be nice. Yeah. I listen, but no. Oh, yay. I just saw that. That's awesome. Yay. Looks like game night's gonna get a little bigger tonight. Yes. So anyways, that's problem number one. First of all, I mean, listen, would I ever get married? I don't know. I'm very turned off to the idea of it because it just, like, I spent a lot of money. And I wasn't married. I was not married to the kid's dad. I was not married to him at all. And so it's cost me over $20,000. Oh, no, I haven't tried it yet. But I could do it for the live later. Yes, I got to try that. Ooh, that's good for game night tonight, Poochie Pooch. I'm going to do that later. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. I bought these at Savers, and I was intending on selling these. And then I was like, oh, okay, maybe these could be cool. I mean, they're shot glasses. I mean, you couldn't really put coffee in it, but, oh, well, I don't drink, but maybe I could pretend. Maybe I could pretend. I could put like apple juice in there or something and pretend. Hmm. That could be fun. I don't know. I just saw, yeah. I just saw on Mercari that somebody was selling an actual coffee mug version of that. So maybe I'll have to get it. But I don't drink, but maybe we could like pretend. Maybe we could pretend so it's funny. I don't know. Drink from the toilet, then puke into one. Yeah, exactly. The vicious cycle of life. But yeah, so I was never married to the kid's dad. I mean, I did have an engagement ring at one point. We didn't get married. It just, he's not into women, so I'm not really sure. I don't think we were really into each other like that anyways. It was just all a matter of convenience for everybody. He's gay and he wanted to hide it from his mom, and I was, looking for love in the wrong place, and I wanted to get out of my parents' house. And not that it was that terrible. I just wanted to go out and be an adult because my mom was just too smothering at times. I could put water. No, I'm not going to put actual toilet. I'm not going to put toilet water in there. Ew. Not my toilet water anyways. So yeah, so I mean, I'm not totally, see, that's where, Charlie says he's not, that's where I don't think it's going to work in his relationship, is that he says that he's not into getting married, but his girlfriend is, and she wants it, and he would do it because she wants it. Like I said in my live last week, that's like me as a woman, I'd be like, don't do me any fucking favors. You don't want it, you don't want it. Then I move it on out. And then Miss Kelly comes along and says, hi, Charlie, I don't want to get married, but I'd be happy to be with you with no papers. I don't need the papers. I totally get it, because, listen, I was not married, but let me tell you something. Custody battles are very expensive. I spent over $20,000 in custody battles with my kid's dad. I mean, thankfully, I think that's done and over with for now. I don't think he's going to bother me anymore, but $20,000, $20,000 in 10 years. That's a car, a house, a down payment on a house, or at least quite a few, like 10 trips to Disney, or something like that, My whole Social Security award retro check down the toilet to legal fees. I mean, of course, I did enjoy some of it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, painkiller. Yeah. All right. But so back to the Facebook dating app. I'll tell you, Trigger Tray, not really. My mom had to pay some of it. My mom had to help pay some of it. Somebody told me once, when it comes to lawyers, if they're in the scheme of life, you get what you pay for, right? You get what you pay for, and if a lawyer if a lawyer charges less than $125 an hour, then they're crap. Well, guess what? At the time, my lawyer was charging $225 an hour, or $320. Oh, it's $325 an hour when I hired him. But I tell you what, I got what I paid for. I have sole custody of my kids, and my lawyer's an asshole. And that's the thing, is when you want a lawyer, you want one that's an asshole. I'm telling you, that's what you want. You want a lawyer that's an asshole, even to you. You want one like that, because that's what you're going to get. So anywho, so back to the Facebook dating app. Oh, Lord. I don't even know what to say here. There was one guy, and now he didn't swipe to the right, or whatever you call it there, right? But I'm looking through it, and the first thing he says on his profile is he likes Trump. Okay, whatever. But I see, balloon knot lawyers, yeah. I don't know, mine did the job, though. He fixed everything that, I started out with legal aid. When I lost custody of Isabel when she was a baby, I had legal aid, and they don't do that. You don't want to do that, because legal aid works for the courts. They don't care about you. They're going to do whatever is easy, because they're essentially doing you a favor, because it's free. But anywho, stay out of jail. Yeah. Oh, to stay out of jail. Yeah. Well, this guy, he does criminal law too. My attorney actually, my attorney actually does. I was actually an ADA for a long time. So, let me tell y'all something. When I look at these men on, hey Simon, how are you doing today? I just saw your message, so we're gonna have a cool sunny game night. That's gonna be awesome. I look forward to this. I just lost my, okay. Um, so I look at these men on the Facebook dating app, right? And I look at them with two thoughts in my face. One, my mom's face, like, the dirty look she's gonna give if I bring this guy home. And two, I picture my lawyer like, yelling at me because he has to defend me once again because I did something stupid. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all something. If you got a tattoo on your neck that says no regrets, wow. Wow. But so if you have it, listen, I'm all about tattoos. I have this one. I have a couple other ones. I want more, but I have to work on getting my arms taken care of or not taken care of. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do about that, but I may just say forget it and not do get an arm lift. Don't know. But this guy, he had a tattoo on his neck that said no regrets. Yeah, you have a tattoo on your neck that says no regrets, and I can tell you, you're going to be a whole another $20,000 worth of regrets. I can tell you right there. I'm looking at you, and all I can see is regrets. And then when I showed, yeah, they are sexy. Tattoos are sexy. I mean, there's some that don't make sense. Like I said, the no regrets thing. I don't know. That's old. Do people really need to continue the no regret tattoo phase? Oh yeah, you could share videos. So I'm looking at this guy, and when I showed it to Jamie, she said, "There's blood on his shirt." I was like, "Well, there goes the regrets. He's got blood on his shirt." Mm-hmm. No, no, you are just a lot. You're like a news network full of regrets. If you have a tattoo of no regrets on your neck, listen, I don't mind the neck tattoos. Some of them are really cool. I like I mean, this guy is, he's a makeup artist, but he has a nice tattoo of an owl on his neck. The guy who runs the makeup business, Hank and Henry, he's got a tattoo of an owl on his neck, and that's beautiful. Beautiful tattoo. I mean, I love tattoos. I want more. I mean, I'm a little behind on tattoos. Yeah, this guy had no regrets on his neck. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, and I'm not a prude or anti-tattoo or anything. I don't mind tattoos. I love tattoos. I have 3, and like I said, I want more. But if you have a tattoo that says no regrets, oh, good Lord, no. But this other guy, he had on his profile, it said, I love Trump and blah blah blah. So what are you saying? I mean, listen, I don't take sides in politics, okay? I think they all suck. I think all politicians suck. I think the whole conversation of politics, I'm over it. I'm done and over with. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But the thing is, like, is that what life has come to now? Where we can't date somebody with an opposing side? I mean, I don't like Trump. I don't like Hillary either. I don't like any of them. I think they all stink. Ooh. That's really cool, Simon. That must be a really fun tattoo. I have tattoos on my shoulder blades, but they need to be worked on because I stupidly got my tattoo at a friend's house. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're just, yeah. They need help. Right, right, exactly. But see, here's the thing. Now I'm kind of curious to know how many people out there have gotten a divorce over all this. Have people gotten a divorce? You wouldn't dare date a woman that's a Democrat? Really? I don't know. I don't take sides in politics. I think like I said, they all suck to me. But see, that's the thing. Have people actually gotten a divorce over this? I mean, I know that, people have lost friends, and then you got the people who don't talk to their family members anymore over this, but do people actually get divorced over politics and stuff? That's what life has come to, is like we're not allowed to have, different opinions. I don't like that. Yeah, I agree with that, Trigger Trey. That's true. That is so true. And don't let's not forget the war on the innocents too, like the handicapped people and things like that. Ah. Oh, you lost a brother in 9/11? I'm sorry about that, Simon. I remember that day. I do. I don't live in New York City. I live on Long Island. We're about an hour and a half away. And let me tell you, that shook the state to the core. We all felt that. Um one way or another, somebody knew somebody. I mean, I didn't know anyone personally. My grandmother lived around the corner from there. My dad, he worked for Con Edison, which is the electric company over there. But he worked in Brooklyn, so I mean he was safe. But one way or another, we all knew somebody who was there, or knew somebody who knew somebody. It was like it was just that terrible. Um, it was scary here too. It was very scary here. Um, Everything was on lockdown here. It was definitely a scary time for us here in New York. Um, I mean, schools were on lockdown. Um, I was in the 11th grade that year, and school field trips were canceled. Even senior year school field trips got. Wow, wow. You hear what's going on down there right now, Trigger Trey? They got some people marching outside over there, a gun rally or something. Today's Martin Luther King Day. Come on, really? That's not. That's just so. I feel like that's just so predictable at this point. I don't know. What's this world? I love you too, Simon. Hey, Chris. I'm glad you came in. We will be having a Sunny's game night crawl. I'm guessing, Simon, you're gonna go live at 7. I'll go at 8, and Jamie's at 9, or we're gonna do something different. I don't know. Wow. Is there a school like literally around the corner from there? That must be scary. Jesus. Oh, Trigger Trey, I agree with you. But yeah, we could leave Christopher Columbus up. People are so upset about, people wanting to remove Christopher Columbus. That guy didn't even discover America. He discovered, like, Central America, and he was not a very good person. Let me tell y'all something. When you get to college, I didn't know that. I didn't know at first why we didn't get off for Christopher Columbus, and then I took Western Civilization Part 1, and I learned real fast why Columbus Day was not a thing. Christopher Columbus Day is not a thing in college because, in the schools they teach you things the way that the elementary, K through 12 works with lessons and stuff like that. That stuff is all regulated by the government. The schools teach the kids what the government wants them to know. We're very censored here. So like when we talk about what's that girl's name? I think she's amazing. I know some people in here are not going to like her. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Christopher Columbus was not a good person. I don't know why. And the thing is, I get it. The Italians need to have. I know it's like a big thing with the Italians. They want to leave Columbus as their person. Hey, whatever. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking this. I mean, I think what happens is they need to. Exactly, Simon. That's exactly it. And I'm all for the option is to swap it out for Indigenous Peoples Day. I don't say Columbus Day. I say Indigenous Peoples Day. They deserve a day. I don't know. Some people are just terrible about that. I believe everything that was said. And like I said, once you get to college, you're going to learn something totally different, because in college, professors are they can pretty much teach what they want and how they want to teach it. Yep, that's true, Simon. Yeah. Virginia is next door. Yeah. Well, that's when I was a kid, when we used to go traveling, because back in the day, my family was like National Lampoons. We all got in the car and went on vacation. What we would do is we would go down to Williamsburg, Virginia, and then on the way, we would go there for a few days and then come back home and go to this DC on the way back. So they're not that far from each other. Yeah. Oh, see that? We're the same age, Trigger Trey, because I was in the 11th grade when that happened, too. Yeah. That coffee's cold. We didn't get evacuated here. We when 9/11 happened, we went on lockdown, absolute 100% lockdown, because we didn't know if it was coming or going. There was definitely other places that could have been a point of interest for these people. We have the nuclear power plants. We have Plum Island. We have Brookhaven National Labs. We have a lot of stuff. Yeah, we had lockdown. Yeah, we had well, I'm an hour and a half away from DC, from Manhattan. So we had lockdown here. I don't remember what they did in Manhattan. They might have sent the kids home. I don't know. They got the guy that they got as a mayor over there right now. He's not very good about that stuff. De Blasio is not good about. He's not very good on a lot of things. I had no idea. Ah. De Blasio, I didn't even know this. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Matt. So here on Long Island, I guess they do things differently over there. In regards to oh. In regards to like snow days here, I guess Mayor de Blasio is the one who controls that over there. But here on Long Island, the school district decides whether or not there's going to be a school day or not. But in Manhattan, he decides, and he seems to be really bad about deciding when to shut the school down for that. I mean, I don't like that. I mean, he does some really cool things, but then most of the time he's really, I'm glad he's not our politician over here. I mean, it's a shame about the marijuana thing, but that's not, I think he was kind of like not on board with it either. I don't think he was on board with it either, no. Well, who knows? Maybe he was, because I just know out here they weren't. Our county legislators were totally... Oh, that one just came out on its own. Thank you, Jesus. See, there it is. It decided to come on out. Ah. So, anywho, again, tonight we are going to be doing family game night, Sunny family game night. Jamie's going to go on at 9. I'm going on at 8. I guess, Simon, you have to let us know what time you're going. So that's awesome. I'm glad you're joining the game night, Simon. This is going to be really awesome. If anybody else wants to join game night, please let us know. And again, we're going to be doing a Sunny's, if you want to join the Sunny's card and Sweetie swap for Valentine's Day, please let us know. I guess we'll be coming up with more collabs soon. Of course, I really believe our Dollar Tree collabs are the best ones. But of course, it's a group thing, and that's what it is. We're a family. We're not just a group. We're not just friends. We're family. Me and Jamie. It's been an awesome year with me and Jamie. It's our friendiversary month. And Kim Reamer, who I love dearly. I love Kim. I love Jamie and everybody in the Sunnies. I don't think any of us would have been where we are at today without each other. Oh, you're going at 7? Okay, awesome. So that's awesome. So you're at 7, I'm at 8, and Jamie is 9. So guys, check that out. So Simon's going to go live at 7. I'm at 8, and Jamie's at 9. So we have a little game night crawl, which is fabulous. So it's going to be a great time had by all. I am going to end the live now. Thank you for see all that talk about the porn, for a successful live. I'm really glad we're going back to normal, and we're going back to our chatty patty hour tomorrow. I am going to be going to therapy, so we may be able to do our chatty patty live as a taxi cab confession live. No, I don't still work. I use YouTube as my work at this point. I am leaving the link to my PayPal and my Amazon wish list is in the description of this live. So instead of dropping super chats, you are free to do it that way. That way YouTube doesn't make any more money off of us. So thank you for stopping by, and I will see you guys tonight in the crawl. Love you all, my coffee cakes, and I will see you later. Much love, and remember, kindness is free.